figured it out.
Oh wait, how did you?
It wasn't like it was a blob. This thing had definition, but it was hairy. When I say hairy, by God, I mean hairy. I mean, this wasn't a well-groomed creature. And, you know,
it's not a well-groomed.
I could have saw facial features.
Did he smell?
Had Taylor not been a goober and had my flashlight, I may have very well have seen his eyes or his nose or his mouth. But I saw no eye shine. I saw no glowing eyes. None of that. What I did see, I was asleep. All of my personal, all of my being.
That's cool though. I mean,
yeah, but I'm sitting here thinking, like, if I had this unknown object in front of me, I give you a lot of credit for going out by yourself. First of all, I call it crazy. But
I'm a little bit crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm a little bit crazy too.
I'm going to tell you one of the things that Dave said to me when we did the interview when I was down there. So this is where the whole crazy comes in, because he says most people will run away. He doesn't. He runs toward it.
Okay.
You know.
Absolutely.
And
I've got video evidence to prove that. You can go to our YouTube page and look at high level Bigfoot activity part 1. And brother, as quick as we see the eye shine, I am out of there like a bat out of hell.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Now I just have to figure out how to get them off. Damn. I'm trying. I finally got that little app to work, but just don't touch nothing you ain't supposed to touch now. No, I ain't gonna do that. Oh,
I got it.
What'd you do?
I just went down.
Oh, you just went down. Look at that.
I went down.
Okay, well now we got that going. So, all right. Hi, Barbara. I guess Barbara's watching.
Hi, Barbara.
We just had to try this new thing. There we go. There. All right. So.
Hello.
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 So that kind of amazed me when he was saying that he runs towards it. I just thought that was funny. It was great. I mean, and what it did was it brought back memories for me, because when my brother Fish and I used to down back of our property, we have a lot of stuff. Your brother
and you fish? Oh, Fish.
His name Fish.
His name is Fish.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
Willie Bob Whaley.
What? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
His name is Willie Bob?
Willie Bob Whaley.
Wait, your brother is...
So we call him Fish. It's easier.
But Whaley is his last name?
Yes.
It's different than yours.
Yeah, I know. He's not my real brother. He's just my brother.
Oh, I see. Like a bro.
That? Yeah. Well, yeah, like but more like a blood brother.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
But not.
No, we're blood brothers.
What?
Do you not know blood brothers? Yeah, we cut each other's paws. Yes.
You cut each other.
Yes.
I cut you.
Yes, you cut me. Yes. But anyway, what they remind me of was we would go down back when the coyotes would come through about 2 a.m., 2, 3. We would go down we would go down in the back and we would wait. One of us would push him while the other one was standing at the other end.
Push him.
And one of us would be standing at the other end with a baseball bat or something, and we'd push those to go through, and then we would jump on them, and oh yeah, it was fun.
You would jump on the coyotes.
Yeah, well, we'd try.
You're so freaking crazy.
But that's what it reminded me of when you said that.
Listen, both of you, Dave,
we were younger. I could move back then.
I find that debatable.
You shush over there on the couch.
We've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Yeah, you got to push him and jump on him.
You got to push him and jump on him. Remember that tape.
If you talk to Trent Nielsen from Naked and Afraid, he will tell you that's what you got to do, because the Bigfoot that he experienced jumped on top of him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what were you saying now, Tate?
I tell you what, David, if we ever run up on one in the woods, I'll get behind it on all fours and you push.
You go trip him. That's what he's thinking.
Oh, God. Oh, gosh.
No.
Well, you know, I really want to know.
I'll just continue chasing them, brother.
There you go.
There's Petey.
Yeah.
Now, I've had one sighting, and it was basically like a peep show from the Sasquatch. I just saw the top shoulder rolling off up and down into like darkness one night. And that was not, I think David was there, Steve, Taylor, and Toby when I initially saw it, but then David, Taylor, and I went back, and it's actually on our video documented. We actually discovered this tree structure, tunneling type thing in this little like gully canyon type area. Yeah. And we called it the Bigfoot Underground. We kind of declared it as a sort of like a hideout or tunnel system for the Sasquatches in our area.
That's interesting.
I thought it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that is. Or else it's like their place for like
undergrounds that Bigfoot raves.
Right, or that's their titty bars.
Yeah. Well, the amazing thing is once you get down there and look at it from their view, you know, juvenile Bigfoot and even adults can, you know, they can squat down right there and they've got a clear view up on the knoll of watching us.
Right.
And they can watch us and just be entertained. And we would never even know they're there. As a matter of fact, while we were shooting the video, one of the viewers watched the video and pointed out there appears to be a set of eyes looking out from under all that madness that is, you know, the canopy down there. And, you know, it's up for debate, is it or isn't it? But it's, you know, I see all these people say, oh, look at this face, or look at these eyes, and it's nothing more than pixelation. Well, this one I'm having a hard time debunking. Not just because it's ours, because we didn't see it. One of our viewers did.
Interesting.
So they may have been there just giggling, wanting. We're right under their feet, and they don't even know we're there. So it can happen.
What do you think? Like these people that all right. So let's just say any given day, somebody goes out in the woods. Let's say it's early morning, especially like now deer season's coming up.
Right.
And you know they're out there hunting in the woods, and they hear or see something like that you know that they've.
Happy fall equinox, though.
Thank you.
Happy fall.
That they see or hear something that could be construed as a Bigfoot. Okay. So
wait, construed as a Bigfoot, so it's not really.
Well, what I'm saying is they don't really know.
Okay, got it.
So they're not sure it's a Bigfoot.
Believe it.
So, but then they start watching this thing and they get it on their phone and their video phone and stuff like that. I don't know how many people do this, but I can't believe that, except for Dave, would run towards it. I think it'd be like the video that we saw where they would run away or hide.
Yeah, that dude ran.
What would you guys tell somebody, like if they're out there doing this and they're gonna film this? What would you say to them?
Right.
Like what would you want as a researcher of Bigfoot? What would you want them to provide so that you could get a better idea of what they're looking at?
Okay. Well, here again, I want to explain it in terms for people can understand.
Okay.
Have either one of you ever been around horses in your life?
Yes. I actually worked on a horse farm while I was young for, I don't know, 10 years.
Okay. Do you believe a horse can pick up on your attitude?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I definitely do.
So, and if you're riding a horse, if you're afraid, the horse is afraid.
Right.
Okay. They can sense that.
Mm-hmm.
So what I tell everybody is this. If I am a hunter in the woods with a gun, you better have the right mindset of what you're doing, because at the end of the day, this is an animal.
Right.
Absolutely.
And if it believes that you mean harm, then who knows what can happen.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the big things is we go into the woods, we're not armed. We don't carry guns.
Right.
And I believe that's one reason we're so successful, because it knows that we're just there to interact.
Right. I think that's a great way to put it.
And here's the beauty of it too. You know, we talk about hunting animals with guns, or, you know, in our sense, like David said, we're not carrying guns in the woods when we hunt for this creature, but you know, you're going to the woods hunting an animal. Usually, with all due respect to animals, the human's smarter than the animal, right? I mean, the human basically knows it's there, and the animal most of the time doesn't know the human's there hunting it. Well, in this scenario, you go in and pretty much they know we're already there. As soon as we walk in, they know what we're doing, what we're saying, and I mean, you know, it's kind of like who's hunting who in a sense.
Right. It's terrifying.
Have you ever hunted deer?
I have.
Have you ever shot one?
No.
Shot and missed. I'm still shot.
So you got lucky enough to shoot and miss. So how many years have you been hunting deer?
Off and on when I have time, maybe 2 or 3 years.
Okay, so in 3 years' time, how many deer have you ever been able to put in your sight and take a shot at?
Inside, quite a few, but actual shots, just one.
Quite a few is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20.
And that, yeah, I'd say 10.
Okay, so 10. All right. So everybody understands, in 3 years' time, Tate has fought a total of 10 deer as a hunter. Do you know how many deer there are in the state of North Carolina?
Oh, lots.
Exactly.
For sure.
Millions. With a M, millions. If there are 1 million deers in the state of North Carolina, and you can't go in the woods for 3 years and see only 10, how many Sasquatch do you think you're going to see if there are a few thousand of them? And I believe that there's at least a few thousand, easily.
Hmm.
And as intelligent as they are, where they do not want to be seen,
right?
If they don't want to be seen, then your chances are slim to none of making contact or even seeing anything.
Bingo.
And that's the funny part too. I can actually back up for David. Okay. If y'all have ever been familiar with North Carolina, we've never had coyotes basically in our area we're in.
Wait, what area are you guys in?
We have coyotes.
Yeah, I'm here.
Western North Carolina.
Oh, Western. Okay.
Yeah, the western part of North Carolina. So, you know, coyotes you don't really ever hear or see much of them. Now they're out the wazoo around here. And apparently the story behind that is the wildlife was contacted by Nationwide Insurance because they were saying, we got too many people hitting deer on the road. That's what, I mean, you know, I know they extend the season and whatnot, you know, all the time, but still deer are getting run over. And, you know, car insurance, that's not good for the insurance companies. They're having to do all these claims and stuff. So they got the wildlife officers and they decided, let's put coyotes in the woods around here, expose them to a new habitat and let them hunt and eat the deer and try to control the deer population more. And why I don't understand why they don't let the hunters hunt more and, you know, have a bigger limit, that's beyond me. But the rumor is that they're trying to control the deer population because it's so big by using coyotes to eat them. So that backs David's point about there being millions of deer in the state alone. And
about 15 to 18 years ago. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Do what?
Go ahead. No, you're fine. I'm already been interested.
Oh, sorry. And, you know, another funny thing about hunting, and I tell this all the time to our viewers on our videos, you know, pretty much everybody expects us, well, I mean, not everybody, that's kind of unfair, but like a lot of people expect us to find something and have something interesting to show everyone every time we go into the woods. And, you know, speaking for myself as a hunter, that's not the case. You don't go in the woods every time and see what you're trying to hunt. You only get, sometimes you only get to look at anything. You just get to look at squirrels or just the trees.
Right.
So, you know, that's the beauty of hunting. You don't know if you're ever going to find anything when you're going in.
Yeah.
And that's why I try to stress to our viewers all the time, you know, we're not going to find anything. We're not going to find something every time we go in the woods. We can't guarantee that because if we do, then there's something up. You're going to start checking into us and find out we're hoaxing stuff, which we do not do that.
Right.
But,
well,
you know,
I know a TV show that does that.
That's the point of hunting. You don't know what you're going to find or get every time you go in.
Right.
All right. So who's the other caller we got that just popped on here?
I am
Taylor.
So you still the world champion?
Nah, I lost it. I tried to win it back. Man, you suck. You ain't won like 5 or 6 games. Okay, I won 2 games tonight, and then Wonder gets the game to tie. So I lost.
I love Uno. So Taylor will have to play Uno when we see each other.
They're gonna get absolutely wrecked.
Yes, we will.
Well,
but you have to be on my team.
Well, what we got to do, boys, is we got to get you guys up here to the Parafest, and we got to get you guys a table and come on up and hang out with us sometime for a weekend.
I would love to do that because I've never been to New York, and I would love to come.
Well, it is pretty up here, and if you come up February 29th and March 1st,
You get the experience New York in its glory.
Snow and all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, North Carolinians,
All right.
they are pretty afraid of snow.
Now, if we come up to your area, can we get a pastrami sandwich?
Probably.
No,
I don't know.
I don't think so. That's New York City.
Yeah, we're not near the city.
I want a New York.
I want a pastrami sandwich.
Well, we could have gotten one in Ithaca there.
Yeah,
That place.
yeah. We're
Oh,
not.
shoot.
We're in the country, man. We're like really in the country. Well, I am.
You are.
I am.
I mean,
New
I'm kind of country.
Beautiful up there.
Yeah.
It's really pretty up here.
Yeah. Yeah. We
I
have
like North
a lot
Carolina.
of black bear where I live. We found
Not
more
me.
scat yesterday. Yeah.
You didn't
so-
fall in it, right?
No, I didn't. But I've been having a black bear situation the past, I don't know, few months.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I wouldn't go running toward that black bear either, just so we're clear.
You know who wants to play kick the bear?
No, you do not run towards the bears, trust me. And I can distinguish them very easily.
Well, you know
The bear, if you see a bear running, you're gonna know it's a bear.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just
a bear
run and get
doesn't
into
leave a path through the woods. We've had Bigfoot open their arms and cut swaths through the woods like a bulldozer.
catch what? Like a bulldozer?
But
Well, here's the thing, though.
if you can imagine an animal 8.5, 9 feet tall holding its arms out
Mhm.
Like this.
and just running through the woods and tearing trees down with it, looks like a bulldozer went through there.
Oh, bulldozer.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what-
yeah, yeah.
That's what kills me with like if you watch Rick DeRiolo's show, he's like, people are claiming that Bigfoot are their forest friends and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna run right up there and give Bigfoot a hug. You know what he's gonna do is rip your head off.
I want to give Bigfoot a hug.
Yeah, sure you do.
Yes, I do.
Hmm.
He'll be like, "Come here, Cindy."
I think that you get
Hey, Barbara. Say that again. Was that Taylor saying?
No, that was
Hey.
I'm doing.
that was Dave.
You wouldn't believe how many people around here always ask me when they find out I hunt Bigfoot. They say, "Are you gonna shoot one when you see one?" Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that's why we're so successful.
Yeah.
We hunt in an area often that
See, somebody, you're cutting in and out, so it must be that you're traveling as well.
no, I'm for me.
Oh, somebody was just cutting out on us. I think it was Tate.
Yeah, David. Yeah, that was
Taylor's
David.
on the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Taylor's on the road.
I was.
But it was Dave that was talking, right?
No. I wasn't talking. That
Oh,
was David.
no, that's what I said. I said Dave was talking, right?
Yeah, we got him. now.
Okay. Yeah, because it was Dave that was cutting in and out. It was weird.
I'm sorry, because I'm stationary in my chair. This is the best radio I've ever been in, because I've been in my recliner the whole time.
Right.
That just scared me.
That's weird. So, like, now, bottom line, these people that are claiming to see Bigfoot, your advice to them would be what?
Hey, Phoebes.
Like, what do you want
Be
them to
very
do?
careful.
Be very careful.
Just be very careful.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, well, let me back up. Are you asking the casual encounter or people who are claiming that they're always seeing Bigfoot?
Well, I guess the way I'm looking at it is like you see all these photos, people say, "Oh, it's Bigfoot" and stuff like that, and it's not like you control trail camera or anything, but if people driving down the road, they think they saw Bigfoot on the side of the road and it was hunched over eating something off the side of the road. Well, what would your instinct be? Well, most people would just keep driving because they don't want to stop and see something.
They was going to get out and jump on him.
You know, but for me, I'd be like,
here's the thing: if I'm in a car and I've got a camera, I'm going to stop now. See here again, Ted, you touched on another issue. There is another video out there, and I don't know if it's Russia, China, or Japan. I don't remember where. But this family is out driving on a pretty desolate road, but it's, you can see everything around it. And then all of a sudden, the little kid in the back said something in another language, and then you see something stand up on the side of the road, and it's chasing the car.
Shoot!
And they play with this thing for a little bit until it gets close enough, it almost, the kids are screaming, freaking out, and finally they just drive off and leave.
Oh my God.
I mean, it can happen.
right.
And again, it's some of the more credible footage because it's hard to stage something like that, okay? When you hear real fear, real reaction,
right?
When you got people that are, relatively calm and they're like, okay, guys, I think we got a big push this, and all of a sudden the video goes off and it's over with. Well, it doesn't not credible. This one was another credible video. But if I'm in a car, I'm going to be a lot more braver. I mean, I can floor it if I need to get away, but I'm going to try to get a better shot of it.
Right.
I'm going to try to run it off the road.
We actually, it's been a long time back now, maybe like a year ago, about a year, maybe I'd say a year. We interviewed a pastor, David, and that I can't remember the exact story, but I believe it was in the 70s, and he was young at the time, and they were on the road and experienced a Sasquatch encounter, and it walked right in front of the headlights.
That's
crazy. They stopped and let it walk across the road.
Yeah, that's what it was. They stopped and let it cross, and in those situations, I mean, I would say, yeah, pull over, but don't pull over aggressively. Shine your headlights on it, and if you have a camera, for God's sake, take a video or picture.
Yeah, I mean, there's
plenty of stories out there.
That's what I was thinking, So, and I just wanted to apologize to Taylor there. It's like I had to put him on mute for a second because the car was coming through and it was blocking some of the vocals from you guys.
Do you have your window down, Taylor?
The thing is that I really truly believe that people are out there and they're experiencing this phenomenon. Instead of, I think they should have some idea that if this happens, and nobody plans on seeing one, but if they do, kind of have your wits about you a little bit to at least say, oh my God, I got to get my camera out, I got to take a picture of it, or try to be a little more descriptive, like really pay attention to what it looks like, what it's doing.
Height.
Yeah, I mean, a little more than what we're seeing in some of these other videos and stuff. But, that's all I'm thinking. I mean, you don't want to put yourself in danger or anybody else, that's for sure.
No, but we all do say that. But at the same time, could you imagine yourself in that scenario and like the amount of nerves and adrenaline pumping in you if you were that had clear sight as Sasquatch doing its thing, whatever it's doing, and you're trying to pull out your phone or camera or whatever? I mean, that's a little more challenging.
No, and I get it.
I would have a tough time.
Yeah.
Tell you. Yeah. We've been in the woods for how long? And then the other night when the rocks were thrown at us, we got so nervous we didn't even think to pull out the FLIR. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, that's why I know that's what I'm saying. Like we had clear rock throwing,
like someone,
you just.
I get it.
Yeah. But someone new that never does it.
I get it.
Well, to me, here's how I look at it. When we're out in the woods hunting, or anyone else is out in the woods hunting, or even I would say it crosses over into paranormal investigation or anything. Yeah. There's certain times in your investigations that you have that narrow window of opportunity to obtain evidence. And I mean, it's gone with the blink of an eye. I mean, you have to act quick. You have to really be on your toes. And see, in them situations, you know, we get out there. I can speak for myself only, and I'm looking forward. I'm just so looking forward to finding that hard case evidence. I'm trying to find that hard fact, tangible evidence. And when I get out there in situations like that, I don't want it to end. I want it to last. Because I'm experiencing it. But at the same time, you know, you got to remember, watch your phone, dummy, watch your camera, dummy, watch your clear. I mean, you know, you got to tell yourself to act rational and capture this so everybody else can see it and believe you. That's that narrow window of opportunity where you have to act fast.
Right. No, and I get it, but there are some people, believe it or not, that have the ability to weed through all that and do it. And so I think if we were just to put it out there as like, hey guys, if this happens to you and you can keep your wits about you, this is what we'd like you to do. Get the best video you can, or get the best description you can. So that, you know, as research goes, we would have something.
It's not just sight, but because it's not just sight though.
No, it's sound. But
it's also feeling, because there's usually energy changes, right? There's different things. It's smell. It's an energy change, because their vibration is a hell of a lot different than humans.
Well, yeah. But the normal person may not pick up on that, and that's what I was saying. As a normal individual just driving down the road, I want them to be safe, but at the same time, if this happens to you, it's the same thing that I say to people that think they see UFOs, you know, or ghosts. It's like you need to keep, if you can keep your nerves, if you can keep the wit about you, take photos. Kind of instill in your brain notice as much detail as you can.
Right, absolutely.
You know, so that you have that for the story that you're going to be telling, you know, hopefully an investigator, you know what I mean, or whatever.
I mean, think about it when we are in an emergency situation, though, how tunnel visioned we get.
Right.
You know, I mean, you have to start thinking about it. Your adrenaline's pumping, your heart is racing. You now have fight or flight crashing through your body. And now you're trying to go, okay, what the hell am I supposed to remember right now? Okay, the FLIR. Okay, my camera. Okay, my
I get it, but I'm just saying that there are some people that might be able to. There are people that are able to weed through that stuff, and then there's people like Heather Plano just like, I'd be yelling, "Holy shit!" You know. So.
No, she said more. She said, "I'd be yelling, holy shit! Did you see that fucking thing?"
Yeah. So I mean, they're.
And you know what the sad part? The sad part to me is, I bet you a majority of the incredible encounters that people have,
they're
non-believers. That moment in that fact, and I bet you know, compare a non-believer to someone like us who's out there doing it every week and believes, and they actually can get it. I guarantee you the reaction time is much different, and their thought process is way different. Because, you know, someone who don't believe is going to be like you said, holy crap, you see that? What is it? You know, they're just going to be doing that the whole time, but then in the bite time,
you see that, chicken?
That's the important part, is the ones that don't believe get the better experiences, I believe.
Right.
Yeah, well, and you just, so one of the things that I just compare that to is, you know, I have my gifts and my abilities.
Right.
But I have things that come through and I'm like, wait, is this real? Like, am I really, like, is this real right now? So I can understand, and I know and speak to spirit. Now you have somebody who is not only a skeptic, maybe, because we know I'm a skeptic too. But you put me out there, and I'm gonna go, are you freaking kidding me? What am I seeing right now? Like, is this real?
So should we take you out into the woods so that you so you can find Bigfoot?
Hell to the yeah.
Yeah, so we could send you down there to those boys. And
I'm gonna go with you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna send you down there.
What's that?
Can I jump in for a second?
Sure.
I didn't realize it was after 10 o'clock. I have jury duty in the morning.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be ending here in a second. We did run over, so.
Well, because Taylor just got on it.
We didn't want to just dump Taylor real quick, so.
No, it's totally fine. It's totally fine.
We just didn't want to drop him on his head.
No, we understand.
I mean,
I mean, Taylor, you just gonna call and be rude, not talk to anybody? I mean, I'm just chilling. I like listening. Oh, he's up sexy off. He's pouting. Yeah. No.
All right, David. So you were gonna say something.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Okay.
That's what he was saying. I was like, wait, what else does he have to say?
Go,
he said he's gonna
go dream of Bigfoot. He's gonna be counting Bigfoot instead of sheep.
I love. I would love to do jury duty too.
About this tonight.
Yeah.
Well, I just survived. Y'all know why, but it reminded me of Forrest Gump when he's shaking Nixon's hand. He's like, I got a pee. I got a pee.
Oh my God. I love it. Well, so can I come down and hunt with you guys?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
Yeah. Well, keep her safe, guys. But yeah.
He's ready to shoot me off.
Extend every courtesy.
Okay.
But Cindy, just remember, when Dave runs toward, you run away.
Right. I'm supposed to stay there and push him toward Dave.
We'll give you a blow dart gun. Just don't hit Dave in the ass. That's all.
Just don't suck in with the blow dart.
All right. So, Dave, you go to bed. We'll finish it up with the other two boys, which shouldn't be a problem.
I hope that everybody had a good time tonight.
Well, we hope you did.
Yeah.
Hope I convinced somebody about Bigfoot.
Well,
thank you guys for the opportunity to share our story.
Yeah, well,
thank you so much for coming on.
I'm glad you came, and we will get together soon, and I'll send you the information so you guys can come up here and hang out with us.
Have a good one, kid. Thank you, Miss Cindy.
Thank you. Take care.
Put him away.
David, put him.
Oh yeah.
Put him away, Mark.
I don't know. I don't even know what the case is yet. They wouldn't tell me, so.
Yeah, no, just have an open mind.
It's a drunken Bigfoot with sour mash.
Oh my God, that's his story.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Take care.
Good night, Dave.
I think we lost Taylor.
All right. Well, I just, who we got left, Tate or Taylor?
This is Tate.
Tate.
Taylor, you still on?
No, he left. He dropped.
He's gone.
He's gone. He left the roost.
Oh, well.
That's all right.
There was one.
And then there was one.
Well, I just wanted to say thanks so much for all you guys popping on here, and I know that Taylor wasn't on long, but we love the subject. Fun. I mean, I do, and I know Cindy enjoys it as well. I mean, we do talk about Bigfoot a lot. We do have Whitehall, New York up here where there's a lot of sightings, and Nunday has sightings. Lisa's had sightings. There's sightings in different areas in New York, and it would be hilarious and a lot of fun to have you guys come up and hang out with us sometime. The Winter Parafest is usually the time when we all get together anyhow, and I'll send you guys the info on that. And all right, we could probably hook you guys up with a room, and it would just be fun to have y'all come up, Butch. Yeah, we've learned a few things.
Well, well, Heather says, I wonder how many hunters have brought a change of pants.
That's funny.
That's funny.
I would keep a pair in my car.
That's right.
There you go, buddy.
That's right.
All right, Tate, we're not gonna. It was nice meeting you. I didn't get to see you. Did I see you at the?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Did I see you at the ECBRO thing? Were you there?
Yes, I was.
I don't remember you. You must have been the other one with the funny hat.
I was the other Amish funny hat guy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bouncing around.
Yeah,
I was trying to bounce around and talk to everybody. So I think I talked to you once or twice.
Right.
I was flexing since.
That's funny.
Well, it was a pleasure here, man, and thank you so much for popping in. And Dave held it down. He did a good job.
Yeah.
What's that?
All right. Well, until next time, y'all keep watching.
That's right.
Yeah, we will be.
Thank you.
We will. Well, thank you so much, man. So,
I'll have a good night, a good week.
Good night.
You too. Thank you. So, guys, we had a nice little chat here with the boys from North Carolina Squatch Watchers. They're great guys. It seemed like they're a riot, to be honest with you. I loved hanging out with them down there in Virginia, and that's why I said it's always great.
Yeah, not too far for them.
So it was fun, and they definitely have different outlooks on certain things. But you guys, that video is still pinned at the bottom, and if you get a chance, definitely check that out. That's an amazing video.
Hang on, it says Mike Sky. Did you ever see the size of John Winter's shoes?
No. Who is Mike Sky? Oh.
You know what they say about big shoes, John?
Yeah, big feet.
Big socks.
big toes. All right.
Full circle.
All right, you guys. Well, it's been a great night. We had some fun.
Yes.
It was decent. I actually finally.
Why are you so damn cool?
So
that's hysterical.
We actually got the Get Vocal working. It looks like.
Yeah.
So it got the last half hour, 45 minutes of the show, which is cool, and that's what we needed to make sure it was working. So, World's Largest Ghost Hunt. We are going to be Saturday. We are going to be there doing the World's Largest Ghost Hunt at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, 9 to midnight. Sorry, it's 9 to midnight, but we have to be there early.
That's a good one.
It was John's clock.
I like that one.
And so we're gonna have a good time, though. I mean, there's tickets still available. You can check it out. Just grab your tickets online, but they are selling them at the door as well, I guess. So
nice.
It's gonna be a good time. So that is this Saturday. You want to get there early. I know that when it gets to a certain count, they're gonna stop.
Oh, okay.
So there is a limitation on the amount of people. So come and hang out with us.
Heather says bigger
socks. There you go. So we're gonna have a good time. If you guys really
want to see,
if you guys want to really feel and see ghosts, go to the Buffalo Terminal. Yeah, well, we've heard that before. We just haven't gotten there yet.
That's right. That's one of the places that are on the list.
We will. We'll get there someday. But the other thing was Parafest is coming around. It's only 5 months away, so we're definitely doing some work on that as well. So, and Oneata for me, I'm going to be October 4th and 5th. I'm going to be down in Oneata, New York, doing the Sci-Fi Horror Fest. I'm going to be there doing that as well. So
when is that?
October 4th and 5th.
Nice.
So I'm going to be there doing that. And then I have actually the night before, I'll be on the 3rd. I will be in Canandaigua. So I'll be going east for me, going to Canandaigua Library at the Wood Library, doing a lecture there.
Yeah.
On the 3rd, then Oneata 4th and 5th. So
nice.
It'll be a long weekend.
So do you have a booth there at Oneata?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a booth there. Yep.
For a Paratalk or if
it's actually a mixture of everything.
Nice.
So, yeah. But it'll be a good time. All right, guys. Well, next Monday, we're going to wrap up Bigfoot month with one of my favorite people, Mr. Rick Riolo.
Yeah.
The one that he's a roaster. He's one of those guys that just, he takes people from Bigfoot field and puts them on an open pit. But he's a hilarious guy. But you know what's funny about that is he actually does believe that Bigfoot exists. People think that he doesn't, but he does.
Interesting.
He does have that belief. So
really cool.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, if John's ready, willing, and ready to get this ended, we're ready to go. So, guys, don't forget, wherever there is darkness, there's always the light. We'll see you guys next Monday, 8 o'clock.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Paratalk Radio with Ted Wolf and Psychic Cindy. Catch us next Monday for another fantastic guest. Please check out our show as well as others on the WLFE TV radio network. And remember, like, follow, and share with everyone.
Join us at WLFE-TV.com for upcoming shows and so much more.
I don't know how to stop it.
Hang on. What is that right at the corner there? What if you just